Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Tuesday, February the 2nd. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get into the room. It's a free room, so come on in, tell your friends. We're open between 9 and 4 Eastern Time, and I'm on the mic between those two times. Okay, I want to go over some of the things that happened with Holly today, our AI channel. And the interesting thing for me, it's not so much that it's down 40 cents, but you see that we had four long strategies and two short strategies. This is what, ahead of the day. This is what we were presented with. Holly, of course, doesn't know what the day is going to do. These strategies are designed after the market closes every day. It takes a look at the most current data, takes a look at our 40 strategies and optimizes them. So the only ones that pass the cut or make the cut are the ones that are at least 60% win rate and at least a 2 profit factor. So of course, Holly doesn't know though that today the market is going to be terrible, terrible in that it's going to be down to 300 points. So when you look at these long strategies, you would think, well, I guess, you got to be very, very cautious. And that's what I said to everybody. I said, we got four long strategies, we have two short strategies. So probably the short ones are going to work better than the long ones today. Wrong. Right now, I mean, the long ones are in the only one long one triggered. It's at a slight, 64-cent profitable, and the two short ones are actually in negative position. So, go figure how it all works out. Now, the star was this one called ININ, and this came. Let's see, where was the first trigger for ININ? It would have been down early on. Just got to find it. All right. You know what? Why don't I just put it in alphabetical order, and then I'll be able to find it no problem. Now, interesting. Just 1 second. It just shows you, I don't want to use my telephone calls as an excuse, but I mean, I was trying to find it in the limit alerts, and of course it's in the strategy trades also. Anyway, here it is, 26.85 to go long, and it was around 10 o'clock, all right? So if you take a look at 10 o'clock, and remember now, the market is down. So the trigger comes at 26.85. It would help if I got into a 15-minute chart here. So the trigger is at 26.85. So right about here is where it's saying to go long. And now notice that it came back down and then it popped back up. Okay, so we had to withstand this froth. I didn't take it right there, but when it got over 27, I took the trade. And actually, right there is approximately where I took the trade. Actually, took the trade at 27.10, or it says 27.15, and I exited some at 27.60 and some at 27.71. So 27.60 and 27.71, and again, on a day that the market was not good, this one just was a little star for me. And if you take a look at the daily, this is the other reason why I really liked it, is that if you look at the daily chart, you're going to see that it's got a nice little gap to fill. So you see we've had this big downturn, a little bit of consolidation, another drop, and all of a sudden today it's taken out all of this. And so this is what kind of got me excited and looking at this potential gap. So this is actually one that if you're looking to swing trade, you should be looking at something. This is the type of pattern you should be looking at. And I'm not saying it's going to get back to 32 or even up to 35, but these are the sort of patterns that for some reason it has broken free today of this. The other one I want to talk about is ABBV. And ABBV, again, this one was alerted to short at 54.26. So 54.26, well, right around here, in fact, right on that. Let's see, 216. Let's just get, this is, of course, the daily chart, so that's crazy. Let me get to the 15-minute chart, and that's going to show. Okay, so ABV 54.26, which is, yeah, it's right around here. I guess I had drawn that line right there. So the short came in right in this area here, but I watched it. I watched it for a while as it kind of just whipped around and really didn't do too much. But right here is, and this is what I'm telling people, is that, don't lose sight of the fact. So 54.26, we actually got stopped out when it got up to 54.73. There's the stop at 54.73. So it actually stopped out right here, 54, well, right there. See, this is the problem sometimes, it said to short, and then look at this tail, this topping tail, and then it came right back down. But so the deal, though, is to keep watching it, all right? Because for all the reasons why it was saying to short it, and especially on a day where the market's down, and this is a biotech stock, a bio stock, and the biotech IBB was down. I decided, I had to keep watching it. So, I mean, it's not like it turned into a fabulous trade, but I did short it at right here, actually at 54.14. And when I was watching this action, I thought, wow, this might really continue down. It didn't do that. I got out at 55.90, but it could have, and that's what I'm saying with Holly. Don't lose sight of the fact that just because the first time when the strategy was triggered, it didn't work, maybe the second time. And that's what I'm really finding, and that's how I'm really using this channel a lot. And I also like the fact that we really didn't have very many trades today. It was a lot easier to keep track of everything. So I'm sorry, a bit of an abbreviated one. I know that. Again, taking that phone call probably wasn't a good idea. The other thing I want to show you though is how easy it is to set these limit alerts on our charts. I know in every brokerage platform and all charting programs, you can set alerts so that you get, when the stock goes to a certain price, it's going to trigger. But I'm just finding that this is so easy to do. You just go here, say I want to set an alert for when the stock hits that price, 54.88, and I just do it. I can say, okay, I can expire at any time. I can pick a calendar, but if I just want it done for the day, I just say, that's done for the day. Can also say something which is really, I think, ingenious. That right now I'm saying, okay, I mean, I'm just using this as an example. I want to get the alert right up here. Let's say the stock is trading right here, though, when I'm doing that. And I'm thinking, if it pops through here, I want to see it. But you know what? If it goes all the way down here, I don't really care if it makes it back up here again because, by that time it's already come a long way. So maybe it's sort of a busted trade. So here you can put the invalid price. And I can say, you know what? If it goes down to a certain price, just forget about this alert. So, I mean, that's a really interesting little quirk that I saw today. I haven't seen that in other platforms. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I thought it was very nice the way they did that. And of course, you can put a note in here. And the other nice thing is that this orange line, when finally, if it ever happens that it goes through, this orange line will turn green. And so you can be cycling through charts, and you'll get the alert. Maybe you forgot about it. A month from now, you take a look at the chart and you haven't got rid of the alerts, and you see, oh yeah, yeah, this triggered here because it's green, and I know that triggered there. So, it's small things, but small things can add up to making your life a lot easier when you're a trader and you've got a lot of things on the go. I'm just finding that the way they're constructing these charts and the limited alerts, which hopefully will come within a couple of weeks, I'm not promising anything, but they'll be available within a couple of weeks. They're really, really good. They're doing a great job, I think, of adding the functionality. And I know people want other indicators like EMAs and things like that. And I know they're coming. I don't know when, but the charts are really, really starting to turn into something that a great tool for us. All right, so that is it. Let me just back this out again. Here's our address to get into the room. Open 9 to 4, live on the mic between those two times. Hope to see you in our trading room tomorrow. Bye bye.